I'm watching all these videos come out about Palestine trying to become a state, looking at it from both sides of the conflict, and really I'm taking a neutral stance. If you watch a lot of my videos, just do a search, you can find it, but I'm telling you right now, the case that I always presented is that we should be neutral. If you are not an Israeli, and if you are not a Palestinian, you should be neutral. Now, having said that, I'm going to give you a little bit of a historical background and a very serious question to the people that are saying Israel, Zionist state, as they call it, is by a biblical prophecy, a promise from God. Actually, this is the promise from God, is that the Jews would have to wander. They were not even supposed to have a national homeland. Just the fact that the 1917 Balfour Declaration and then what was incepted after the Great War of World War II, they partitioned that whole region nonsensically. Then they're going to say, being the leaders of this strange animal, which is the modern state of Israel, pre-1967 or post-1967, that is even the right of the Jews to have their own national state. Now, this is not the argument of the Palestinians or the Arabs who are anti-Israel, anti-Zionist. This is the message of someone here who studied all the scriptural basis and history of the real Jews, the real Israel. And any of the rabbis over there who are righteous and wise, the Tzaddikim, they will understand what I'm talking about. Israel and the Jews, number one, are not supposed to have a national state among the other nations until the Messiah comes. And until the Messiah decides that the temple is to be rebuilt. So, in addition to those two factors that have not ever been reached at this point of history, in addition to that, Israel cannot have a military, Israel cannot own land, it is going to be an ongoing conflict because they have no basis for it. The basis for it is the manipulation of the powers before, during, and after World War II, and the United Nations, which is also a very questionable entity. But it is an authority over the states that submit to that principle, that premise of United Nations. But the Jews are a different case because they started way before it. They came out of ancient Egypt. Israel cannot have a state until it has its own Messiah. And that cannot happen yet. We're not even at the year 6000. Check it out.